Welcome to the compelling story of Tharaka University, a beacon of hope in the semi-arid region of Tharaka Nithi County. Amidst the challenges of food insecurity and malnutrition in the region, our institution has stepped beyond the boundaries of academia to forging impactful partnerships with organizations such as Kapu Africa. Together, we have brought smile, nourishment, and sustenance to the community, distributing close to 3 tons of food donations to 5 neighboring schools, 3 of these schools catering to pupils and students with special needs. Join us as we delve into the remarkable fruits of this transformative collaboration and witness the profound impact it has had to the lives of the students and the community at large.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. James Nyamu. I am a lecturer in the Faculty of Business, teaching accounting and finance at Tharaka University. Besides being a lecturer, I am also involved in charity work. I happen to be a board member of an organization by the name Midwest Food Bank, which is registered in the US. Its extension in East Africa, it's called Kapu Africa, K-A-P-U. And the general mandate or the role or the objective of Kapu Africa is to spread the love of Christ to the communities through donations and mostly food. And so after knowing that even the university is also involved in a community or charitable work, we were also able to partner with the Kapu Africa as the university, whereby we have been able to donate close to 3 tons of food to the community around the area. Now, yesterday we undertook the exercise, which was very fulfilling, and we were able to visit about 5 institutions with the 2 food products that we normally do. We have Unimix, which is the unga for uji, which is made from soy corn, maize, and fortified with minerals and vitamins together with sugar, which is very, very, very nutritious. And again, we also have tender masses. Tender masses is a mixture of white rice together with cowpeas, soy corn, and again fortified with minerals and vitamins. And generally, these components in these 2 food items are components that mostly we miss or we lack from our food that we take on daily basis.
With us, we have 2 types: the tender masses, which is a meal, a complete meal, and the Soya Africa, which will make porridge for our learners.
It's very useful to our school because it is going to supplement the health of the learners in our school, who mostly are malnourished and they lack several very important minerals in their bodies.
And so the 2 products actually have components that make them whole meal. As for instance, if you take tender masse, you don't have to eat anything else. It's a whole meal. Also the Unimix, once you take it, you don't have to take anything else. It's a whole meal. So and it is very touching when we visiting the schools. We visited the namely Kamatungu School for the hearing impairment, and that school has got 2 sections. There is the lower primary and also the secondary section.
I'm Stella Keimbaye, Deputy Principal, Kamatungu School for the Deaf Primary. Today we are very grateful. We had visitors from Tharaka University in collaboration with Kapu. It's an organization which assists needy children, and we were very grateful for them. We welcomed them in the school and we welcome them again and again in our school so that they can support us.
Jane Gitonga, Principal Kamatungu Secondary for the Hearing Impaired. a special school in Tharaka County, and among the 3 schools that are in Eastern region. We are so grateful to the university having identified us as a beneficiary of the supplements they have brought us.
And we also able to donate food to Rukurini Primary School, which is actually our immediate and very close primary school to the university.
My name is Robert Gerald, Rukurini Primary School head teacher. I take this opportunity to appreciate Tharaka University for donating of food to our school. Karidhene School for the mentally handicapped.
My name is Faith Mwamba Mwirigi, head teacher Karidhene Special School for mentally handicapped children, which is in Tharaka North Sub-County. I want to take this opportunity to thank Tharaka University in collaboration with Couple Africa for bringing food donations to our school. The donation was timely.
And lastly, we hand a donation at Iruduni Primary School, which is at the further end of the Tharaka expansive area.
Also, it will be important for them to support other schools which have problems. They have brought us foodstuffs which will be of great nutritional value to our learners when they take them, and we are very grateful for the foodstuff.
Along our activity yesterday, and especially the schools that we visited, actually 3 of them are having, apart from the 2 primary schools, are having very special, they are schools, institutions with special cases. And we came to get from the administration that these children come from very, very, very poor and very humble background. That even the school, even the children, back when they are back at home, even getting a meal, live about a balanced meal, is also a challenge.
And we want to appreciate the university for that great gesture. Our learners come from very humble backgrounds, and majority do not have meals sometimes, and some are not balanced, and so by being given such, we believe it's going to support them in their health. Our school trains children with mental challenges on self-help skills, that is activities of daily living, that are geared to making them self-reliant so that they don't become a burden to the society. Most of our children are autistic, others are epileptic, and others have got multiple handicaps, and therefore the kind of food that you have brought to us is going to really impact positively to their health. I would pray that in future, Couple Africa in collaboration with Tharaka University keep on visiting us regularly, because even some of the learners that we have are from very, very humble backgrounds, and it's very difficult for them to get some of these supplements, funds with the loans of supplements from their homes. So it is timely and it is well appreciated, and we thank those institutions for remembering Karidhene Special School. Thank you so much.
And as you know that mostly in the community whereby we find that families are having children that are mentally or physically challenged in one way or the other, some of these families tend to hide them. So to some extent, it is the administration of these schools that are going to look for these children where they are hidden, so that they can have them in school, and maybe they are able to access the most basic educational needs. And we came to realize that when it's like a rescue mission, when they are rescued, some of them are not able to recover even from what the effect of malnutrition. So the Kapu Africa, we found actually there's a very good connection between now Kapu Africa and their product and what the product is going to do in the health of these children, because you find that our products are packaged in such a way that the product has got all what the body requires and what you are not able to get from our common conventional feed that we do. So like now the two cases at Karidhene school for the mentally handicapped, the children, when the administration went for the children, they found that prolongedly the children had not been feeding, and not only feeding, it's also feeding well. And so when they brought the children back to school, they were not able to, it was very late for them to correct the challenge, and so that is how the school lost the children. However, you also find also in these schools, they are having a challenge because the capitation which is given by the government together with any other well-wisher is not able to bridge the gap. So you find that even the food that they are able to access, just normal food, and so the children are not also able to feed very well from the school as well. And so Kapu Africa has come as a stopgap measure for what is happening also in school, so that such that even this child, when the child will be going back to home, you have been fed well, because our food again is quite good, quite nutritious, and very health enhancing, such that the child does not need anything else. Once taking that one, it is well for them to continue in their life. So I'm saying that Kapu Africa is only able to do that. But again, we find that there are other challenges, like maybe fencing. Like Karidhene specifically, they have a problem with the fence at the gate. The school is actually an open check. You find that anybody, anything can come in, and these are very vulnerable children who are also living in very deplorable situations. Actually, they were telling us they've got only one dormitory, which is subdivided with a cardboard at the center. The boys are sleeping on the one side and girls on one side. So if there are other well-wishers that they are able to do other parts, apart from or other things apart from what Kapu Africa is doing, well, I think it's something that we can really welcome, and we shall go a long way. So we are saying this, that as Kapu Africa, we felt that this is very important, because again, I was also trying to relate with an activity that we did in Marsabit like a year and a half ago, whereby you found that the moment the school bell rings for children to go for lunch, you find even the parents are moving from Manyatas to the house, to the school, to feed together with the children, because maybe that is the only meal that is both for them and as a family back at home. So it is quite impactful, and we feel that in the future we also try to map out other institutions, and especially institutions that are having special needs cases, that we can also be able to reach out.
On behalf of the learners and the Board of Management, we do highly appreciate that gesture, and we hope to partner again in future in other activities. Thank you.
This food is going to help us, the learners, to improve their health, and even to keep them from maybe going home during lunchtime. So we shall be eating this food. May God bless Tharaka University. May God bless Kapu Africa food.
Now, having said that, allow me to mention here on the platforms that Kapu Africa uses for their reach out. We work with like-minded organizations and churches, of course registered churches and church-based organizations, whereby we know that they are good stewards of community charity work.
My name is Dr. Alex Mudhengi. I'm Director of Board of Postgraduate Studies and Research at Tharaka University. So in Tharaka University is an institution of higher learning, whereby is a center of excellence in teaching, research and outreach activities. So apart from teaching, we participate in various corporate social responsibilities so that we help and impact our community in Tharaka. So you find that Tharaka University is located in arid and semi-arid areas. So you find that within the neighboring areas, there are challenges in terms of the climate, the weather, and even people around there are of humble backgrounds. So at Tharaka University, we participate in various outreach activities to support the community. For example, in greening the environment, donating trees and participating in planting of trees. And also you find that in addition to providing quality education, which is the second sustainable development goals, we also participate in supporting the community in terms of their good health and well-being, which is the SDG goal. So to achieve that, through our Vice Chancellor, Professor P.K. Muriungi, we identified a number of schools, that is 4 schools, with various challenges in terms of health, and we donated various funds so that to support the health of the kids, of the pupils and also the students in those schools. So you find the fund that we distribute as the three components, that is proteins, carbohydrates and vitamins. But in addition to that, it provides various macronutrients and various minor vitamins. So it's very noble and it can support the well-being of the children. Lastly, I wish to thank and appreciate the Vice Chancellor, Professor P.K. Muriungi, who has been very supportive in terms of supporting the community, in terms of improving the environment and also supporting the community in terms of providing food, and wherever there are necessities, he chips in. He has donated more than 100 computers to Katunga Secondary and also to Tharaka Boys Secondary School. At Tharaka University, we are involved in research to address the challenges and problems that affect the community. As some of the examples of those research are in areas of smart agriculture, because we are located in arid and semi-arid areas. Secondly, we are involved in tackling various types of diseases, for example, neglected tropical diseases like Karaza, which affects people around, and also other infectious diseases. So as a research institution, we invite other researchers to join us, just as CAP Africa has partnered with us in addressing the challenges affecting the community. Thank you.